We welcome you to Bryant Hornets Arena. Jeff and Levi with you. Tonight it is the state quarterfinals as the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats take on your Conway Wampus Cats. The Wampus Cats with a first round victory, a come from behind victory over Bentonville 49-48. As the 5 seed, they have moved on to the quarterfinals. Already we've seen an upset on the boys' side as the 4 seed from the Central, Little Rock Central, which we knew all about, knocked off the number 1 seed from the West. So there is at least one situation where the lower seeded team has gotten the victory. We would love to make it 2 tonight.
Well, when you look at the potential to possibly have 4 Central teams in the Final Four, at least going to have 3, I think that says all you need to know about this 6A Central Conference.
Bryant will take on Fayetteville in the nightcap tonight. That will be a raucous environment, I'm sure. Fayetteville coming to town, and Bryant, the host team. Their girls just lost the game prior to ours as the Fort Smith Northside girls got the victory and moved on to the state semifinals, where our girls will be tomorrow against Bentonville. We'll have that game for you live starting at noon tomorrow on Channel 5 and 585. All right, we're going to meet the starters now for both teams. First for the visiting team, and because we are the higher seed, or the lower seed if you will, we will be introduced first. There's Caleb London. This team will go as Caleb London goes. He, of course, is the Arkansas State signee. Will play his college basketball in the Sun Belt. He is in the upper echelon of those players who have come through this program. There's Trey Tull, another senior, 5'10" point guard. Very important part of the success of this team, as has been Chase Boyd. They've kind of run things on the outside while Caleb's had to play more in. There's a young man that we need to get hot today. Lucas Foster struggled from the outside during the last game, the victory over Bentonville. We need him to do some big things on the outside. And there's Jaden Williams. He's become the emotional leader of this team. Just a junior, but he kind of drives the emotion and the spirit with the way that he plays and his personality on the court. Salty Longing's got the boys 19-8 overall. They are the 5 seed from the Central. Now the number 1 seed from the Central is Johnny Rice's North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. Starters will be number 0, Otis Jordan. Otis is a 5'6" senior guard. He scored 15 in their last game, which was last Friday. They haven't played in a week. There's Tracy Steele, 6'2" junior forward. Their talented freshman is number 4, Bryson Warren, 6'1" guard. He's playing with a offer from the University of Arkansas in his back pocket. Spencer Symes, lots of different things he's been called over the years, 6'3" senior. And then their big guy is a 6'10" sophomore, Khalil Ware, number 32. He's got offers from Arkansas and Virginia Tech, and just yesterday picked up an offer from Texas A&M. So that's what we're up against, is some major college SEC caliber talent. But Levi, that talent is young. Those 2 guys we talked about are freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, and it's not just their starting 5. They go about 10 to 12 deep as well. But you're right, Jeff. If these Wampus Cats can avoid what happened 2 nights ago when they got off to a slow start, if they can come out here, get on these Charging Wildcats early, put some pressure on these younger players, who, by the way, haven't played in a week, and this is their first state tournament action.
They played last Friday night, their win over Cabot that we mentioned. On the other hand, the Wampus Cats are not only playing their second game of the tournament, they're actually playing their 3rd game in less than a week in this building. They closed the regular season against Bryant here last Friday night, played Wednesday night late in the game against Bentonville. And now North Little Rock. I was making sure our guy Justin, who is our social media man, the referee was telling him to be careful there close to the basket. And I appreciate the referee keeping an eye on Justin for us, keeping him safe. We're underway. State quarterfinal action. These 2 teams know each other very well, of course. They've played many regular season games, home and away. But they've also met a number of times in the playoffs when it's all been on the line. And it is again tonight. This North Little Rock team ranked 1 or 2 basically the entire year, according to the Democrat Gazette. And they've had a great season, 22-4 overall. And they have an early 2-0 lead. There's Trey Tull. Lucas Foster took an extra step. Turnover will give the ball back to North Little Rock.
There's no doubt this Charging Wildcats team has been the cream of the crop in the 6A Central all year, just the one loss. That one loss was just 3 games ago for them, and they followed it up with a tough game against Bryant, so they're kind of in a more downward stretch that they've had.
Chase Boyd with good hands gets the steal on Ware. And it's going to take some double teams to match up against the size difference that the Wampus Cats are playing against. Jaden Williams is our biggest player at 6'5". They go 6'10", 6'7", and 6'7" off the bench. Out of bounds. Going to stay on Conway's end. Caleb London, good look from Trey Tall.
Nice designed inbounds play. Get it back to Caleb.
Tied up early on. That's steal. Ware. Going to be hard to stop. That's Jaden Williams. He has been red hot lately, just playing some of his best basketball the last few weeks. Trey Tall. Be a foul. Caleb London say, was he shooting? Otis Jordan whistled.
They are going to give him 2 shots.
So 2 free throws upcoming here for Trey Tall. A couple of minutes into the state quarterfinals from Bryant tonight. Ladies in the semis tomorrow at noon. The guys looking to join them in the semis. If they do make it, they will play at 7:30 tomorrow night. So it'll be a full day in Saline County for Wampus Cat and Lady Cat fans. Got the first game of the day and the last game of the day.
We're hopeful.
Oh, very, very. Second free throw is good. We're tied up at 4, 2 minutes in. Johnny Rice is their head coach. If you look at Johnny's Twitter profile, his cover photo are their 4 state championship rings that
Flexing.
they have won. Yeah, it's impressive. Trey Tull to the basket. They won in 2018 with some members of this team. And then they won 3 in a row from 13, 14, and 15. And all 4 of those rings are prominently displayed across his cover photo on Twitter. Sims with the basket.
Just keeping it front of mind for folks. Yeah.
It's hard to miss. London just inside the 3-point line. Free throws coming. We'll get Spencer Sims for that. Spencer Sims.
I'll tell you one thing that excites me already for these Wampus Cats, it's that shot Caleb London just got off. You could tell he has his legs tonight. There's been some games in the last few weeks where all the energy he's had to expend defensively and getting in there and getting rebounds for this team. Looks like his legs are there tonight. That's a good sign.
Shot is missed. He'll get another attempt at a free throw. Caleb moved from Memphis back before his high school career began, and the Wampus Cat program has been better for it. It has been a pleasure to watch that young man play the last 3 years. Second free throw is good, and Conway has the lead, 7-6 over North Little Rock. That's Jordan to steal. Sims. Spin move in the lane. Jaden Williams got a hand in his face, altered his shot just enough. Conway in transition. Trey Tull using the glass.
Trey Tull picking up where he left off 2 nights ago.
That's their freshman, Bryson Warren. First freshman to ever play for Johnny Rice at North Little Rock. They've had some great ones come through here, of course, through the years. Khalil Ware. Conway up a point. Entry pass to Jaden Williams. To the left hand, draws the foul on the big guy.
And that's the first time they've been able to feed it down to Williams here in the first quarter. I'd like to see them try and do that some more, get Ware in foul trouble.
It will be imperative that we hit free throws tonight. First one missed. Into the game is Yubong Itim, number 21, and also in number 2, DJ Smith. Yubong Itim is a 6'7" junior. They have another 6'7" senior on the bench, Leighton Shepard, that we're liable to see as well. So they've definitely got some size.
Yeah, it's one area that North Little Rock just has an abundance of riches that Conway just can't match.
Itim goes up, has it blocked. First foul of the night called against the Wampus Cats, and they'll get Jaden for it. Jaden Williams whistled for his first. It's great to hear from a woman who is basically royalty in Conway basketball, Sandra Thomas. Go Wampus Cats. Thanks for checking in, Miss Thomas. You can do the same. Follow us on Twitter, 5 Sports Live. On the YouTube chat, love to hear from you there. And also on Facebook, find us at 5 Sports. Chime in, let us know where you're watching tonight. This Friday night, an early game. 2 more to go in this arena, but we get the 5:30 slot. Hopefully get a win and come back tomorrow at 7:30. Caleb London. He's got 5. And the Cats are up 4. Jordan. Lucas Foster has picked up Bryson Warren defensively for this game. So far, keeping him scoreless. Sims. That's DJ Smith, partially blocked, and there'll be a foul called.
Gonna say Trey got part of his arm.
First on Trey Tull, second team foul. DJ Smith, 5'7" junior.
Just looking back at North Little Rock's only conference loss was to Northside just about a week and a half ago, 45-42. And I really think that's a strategy you have to take if you're these Wampus Cats. Is your best defense may be your slow and methodical offense. Make sure you're getting the shots you want and just take away possessions from this North Little Rock team.
Try to keep them in the 40s if you can.
Yeah. Bryant's really the only other team that's played them very close in conference, and both of those games were in the 70s, and not sure Conway can keep pace with that the way things are going so far.
In our 2 losses, we lost 73-61 and 74-58. So plus 70 offensively in both of those games. Trey Tull staying hot, the senior. Big basket. Lead out to 6. If you can run some time off the clock and turn it into points, that's perfection. And you're going to find a pretty good chance to win this game if you can do that.
And the other factor we haven't talked about is you can hear it now. This crowd's not going to root for North Little Rock.
That's true.
You're not going to hear this crowd in Bryant rooting for the Charging Wildcats. They don't really want to root for Conway either, but I think this crowd's going to get behind the underdog tonight.
The game following ours is Fayetteville and Cabot on the girls' side, so as their fans pile in, they'll hopefully root for the team wearing Wampus Cat blue. London, top of the key, it won't go. Kyler Spencer is checked in, number 35, also Paul Harris.
Kyler Spencer got a haircut.
I had to look twice to make sure we didn't have a transfer because I did not recognize Kyler Spencer. That is the freshman. Cats up by 6. We approach the 2-minute mark of quarter number 1. Tull. In the corner, Caleb London got it. Caleb London knocks down the corner 3, and it is 18-9. And a bad pass, turnover. Into the game, Tracy Steele. The momentum and the energy right now definitely favoring the Wampus Cats. There's a 30-second timeout taken. We will take it with the teams on the court. Good start for Conway. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Court. So a good start for the Wampus Cats. Minute 52 to play. Rhonda Holloway checking in. Let's go Cats. So far, they are listening to you, Coach Holloway. Cats are going very well. 18-9 with the lead. Playing some smart ball right now. Pass gets away from Caleb London as he tries to get it to Trey Tull, and a nice defensive play by DJ Smith as he steps in front of the pass. That'll probably be the last non-crisp pass that you see tonight. Bryce Bohannon is also in the game. So it's Paul Harris, Bryce Bohannon, and Kyler Spencer off the bench. And then Trey Tull and Caleb London, the two starters. London, got it. Caleb London, he is in double figures with 11, and it is a 10-point lead for your Wampus Cats. Good hands, knocks it out of bounds. Lucas Foster is going to come in.
There's really nothing better you could ask for as a Wampus Cat fan than for Caleb London to get off to a fast start. These last few weeks, it just hasn't been happening. They've had to depend on some other players.
Three-point basket is no good by Craig Collier. And Conway in transition. Paul Harris is fouled going to the rim. And we'll have two free throws upcoming. That'll be the fourth team foul on the charging Wildcats.
Just great vision there from Bryce Bohannon. Seeing Harris had an angle, pushed the ball up court, and Harris flashing that speed.
Harris missed a little bit of time in the middle of the season. The effects of a concussion, but he has been back and has been playing some good basketball. Hits the first free throw there.
And I got to meet his mom today.
In the parking lot at Conway Court.
Yeah.
Yep. Miss Yolanda Harris that works upstairs from where my office is. She stopped by my office on Thursday and she was like, I don't know if I can take many more games like that.
Oh, no. I know. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a parent.
Oh, gosh.
We feel it just being announcers.
12-point lead for the Wampus Cats. Final half a minute in the first quarter. Cats playing some inspired basketball right now. Jordan, the shot is missed. They're actually going to count the basket. Going to say basket interference. So give the 2 points to Jordan. That's unfortunate because I don't know that it would have gone in otherwise. But they'll give him the 2, so it's a 10-point game, 23-13. Foul. And that is the 5th team foul. Bryson Warren will check back in.
This hasn't been a strength for the Wampus Cats this year, taking these last second possessions. Let's see what they drew up here.
10 seconds. Clear out for Caleb. Off the pick. Got it. Caleb London announcing his presence with 14 points in the first quarter. Call it 13. They're going to say his foot was on the line. 13 in the first quarter for Caleb London, and the Cats are up 12. 25-13. 60 seconds, and we are back in Bryant on Conway Court.
Located on Robinson Avenue next to Laurel Park, the Conway Regional Rehabilitation Hospital is one of only 4 licensed inpatient rehab hospitals in the entire state. Patients are cared for by specially trained staff under the direction of an on-site physician who specializes in rehabilitation medicine. Conway Regional Rehab Hospital, your choice for comprehensive care to bring you one step closer to home.
DeBoard Electronics, a trusted name since 1952, is located at 650 Dave Ward Drive, 2 miles west of I-40. DeBoard Electronics offers state-of-the-art options to customize your Yamaha golf cart or your Polaris side-by-side and even your boat. With cutting-edge products, you will look good and sound good when you're cruising the water. So enjoy your time on the lake listening to your favorite tunes thanks to DeBoard Electronics, 650 Dave Ward Drive in Conway.
Well, if the next 3 quarters go like the first quarter did, then we've got a full day in Saline County tomorrow. Wow,
yeah.
25-13, a great start to the game for the Wampus Cats.
And it really is most of the credit has to go to Caleb London. This is easily, without a doubt, the best start we've seen from him in the games that we've done this year. And then Trey Tull, 9 points as well in that first quarter. He's picking up right where he left off a few nights ago.
Lucas Foster's in the game. Jaden Williams comes back in following the quarter break as well. Turnover, North Little Rock basketball. That's Bryson Warren. Rise and shoot, and knocking it down from 16 on the wing. He's their talented freshman. Been playing summer travel ball, AAU circuit on Blake Griffin's team, NBA player whose home is in Oklahoma City. I believe he's playing with somebody different the upcoming year, but he had been the last couple. 3-pointer is missed. Sims, floater in the lane, and one. So a quick turn of events here has brought North Little Rock back to life. Chance for 5 straight to begin the quarter.
We knew these charging Wildcats wouldn't stay quiet for long.
Free throw is missed. Yeah, this senior class, of which there's some talented ones, a couple of starters are seniors, they've gone 70-18 over their 3 years playing for Johnny Rice. Won a state title, won a couple of conference championships. They've tasted a lot of success. Bohannon stopped by Shepard, their other big guy. He's 6'7". Going to call Spencer Sims for it. That is going to be his second. One more foul to go before free throws the rest of the half for Conway. Wampus Cats only been called for 3. Trey Tull. London. Caleb looking for some help, finds Bryce Bohannon. Bryce. 27-17, 3-pointer for Warren. On the glass, it'll be Jordan that comes out of there with it, the smallest guy on the court, and he'll get free throws out of it. All 5-6 of him ended up with the basketball there in the lane.
Wampus Cats have been doing a pretty decent job on the glass defensively.
2 fouls now on Caleb London.
Coach thought about it for a long time. He didn't get the call in. Well, they're going.
So Paul Harris is going to come in, let Caleb London sit for a few minutes.
Wampus Cats will have to lean on Trey Tull and Bryce Bohannon.
An 8-point lead as Caleb goes to the bench. Bohannon traveled. Kyler Spencer is going to come in.
Wampus Cats going to go big.
Jaden Williams and Kyler Spencer both on the court together. Bryce Bohannon Paul Harris and Trey Tull, the 3 guards on the outside. Travel. That's Leighton Shepard, 6'7" senior. He took an extra step. Wampus Cats up 27-19. You're watching the state quarterfinals. A victory moves them into the semis tomorrow night against the winner of Fayetteville and Bryant. Trey Tull. Trey Tull in double figures. He's got 11.
He's been playing well all season, but he is just taking it to a whole other level here in this state tournament.
Turnover. Loose ball. Whistle going to be on somebody. Ooh, they're going to call Paul Harris for it. Both Paul Harris and Leighton Shepard diving for the ball, but in the opinion of the officials, there was something that Paul did that they did not want him to do. 10-point lead. Cats on top. Jordan stops, shoots, blocked. Jaden Williams needs some help. There's a foul, and that's going to be the 7th, so 1-1 upcoming. That'll be on Shepard. So for the final 5 minutes of the first half, the Wampus Cats will go to the free throw line, and we talked about it. Free throws are essential. They did have some misses the first round of free throws that we saw in the first quarter. Hopefully getting both of them here. First one's good.
Yeah, we've talked about it all season. It's been great and it's been not great.
Not great, yeah.
You know, and it's been one or the other. It's never
Right.
been just okay, the free throw shooting for these Wampus Cats.
Second free throw is no good. The lead is 11. Just under 5 minutes to go, first half. Cats led by 12 at the end of the first quarter. That's Warren, open look at 3. He won't miss those. 8-point game. Tull. Finds Jaden Williams to Paul Harris and Trey Tull. Trey trying to make a shot for himself. Spencer. It's Paul Harris. He hands the ball off to Bryce Bohannon. Bryce misses everything. Didn't look like they got a hand on it, so it'll be turned over to North Little Rock. (30-22). I said he wasn't going to miss those, but he missed the second one, so still a professional broadcaster. Halfway through the second quarter, it's an 8-point game. That was a big miss. If that goes down,
Yeah.
you really feel the momentum turn. Paul Harris, Kyler. Skip pass to Trey Tull. Caleb London on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Wampus Cats content to let the clock run, wait for an open shot, see if there's a lapse defensively for North Little Rock. Kick ball, reset. It's going to bring Chase Boyd back in the game. He'll check in for Bryce Bohannon.
The challenge is that this Wampus Cat team hasn't played with this kind of lineup very often this season, and you're just not seeing as much movement, particularly in the lane. And then your best offensive player at penetration is sitting on the bench right now with 2 fouls.
Caleb London scored 13 points in the first quarter, picked up those 2 fouls, had to come out with 6:10 to go in the first half. That's as good as it can get. That's as good as it can get. Burn a minute off the clock, and then Trey Tull knocks down a 3-pointer. The lead is 11. When Caleb London came off the court, there was 6:10 to go. Now they're at 2:47, and they've extended the lead by 3 since he's been on the bench. Again, you could not draw it up any better if he can't be on the court. Now, really, you want him on the court, but if you can't, then you want to at least keep that distance between the two teams, if at all possible, while Caleb has to be on the sideline. But Trey Toll and the rest of these Wampus Cats stepping up in a huge way. 33-24. Toll misses the shot. Ware gets the rebound, but a foul will be called on Kyler Spencer, and that is going to result in free throws for Khalil Ware. 6'10 sophomore. Announced yesterday on Twitter that he's received an offer to play college basketball at Texas A&M. That joins offers that he has from Virginia Tech and University of Arkansas.
And he's just a sophomore.
And he's just a sophomore. You know, it's really remarkable on both the boys and the girls side how much young talent there is all throughout the 6A. It's really remarkable. Ware hits them both confidently, and it's 33-26. Lucas Foster back in. Entry pass to Williams. Jaden. They're going to say he walked. There's a couple of big boys down there. Jaden Williams. Obviously, we've seen him on the football field holding his own as a tight end and how physical he is on the football field. He and Leighton Shepard matching up underneath. Leighton may be an inch or two taller than him, but boy, I'll put my money on big Jaden Williams any day.
Yeah, it's really the only post player he's faced this year that's been able to match him in the weight department. There's been a few centers that have had some height on him.
Shepard takes an ill-advised 3, and it's a miss. Jaden with the outlet pass finds Kyler Spencer. Kyler spins, shot is blocked. Going to stay on this end or going to be off Kyler?
Looked like DJ Smith tipped it out there right at the end.
So with 1:31 to go, back into the game is Caleb London. It was an 8-point lead when he went out with 6:10 to go. It's a 7-point lead when he comes back with 1.5 minutes to go. So a good stretch there by the Wampus Cats. Really didn't lose much by not being at full strength on the court. Need a good, strong finish here to the first half. Tipped out of bounds. Cats got lucky there. I don't know that Jaden was looking for the pass. It was a good idea. Kyler saw that he had a step, but pass got past him. Spencer for 3. Caleb London with the offensive rebound. Tull. Entry to Williams. Jaden surveys and finds Trey Tull. Tull for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Otis Jordan with the rebound. All the way to the basket, the 5'6" senior guard finds a way and cuts the lead to 5. 38 seconds to play in the first half. Jaden Williams traveled. Jaden's an emotional player. He'll need to dial that back, and the freshman Kyler Spencer trying to help him calm down a little bit. You do not want to get a technical foul. North Little Rock has shaved this lead down to 5. They're going to have the ball here at the end of the quarter. And I think if you would have asked Coach Longan, do you want to be up by 5 going in at halftime, you just said yes. You're up 1 going into halftime, you just said yes. So Cats are in a good position here. Just play a good final half minute of defense. Warren in the lane. Won't fall. Blocked again by Jaden Williams, and the Wampus Cats will have the final look at it offensively. Trey Tall. Three-pointer on the other end. No good. Wampus Cats take an 8-point lead to the halftime locker room. We're in the state quarterfinals, and the Cats have played a great first two quarters, up 8, 36-28. Time now for the Conway Regional Health System halftime show.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp. Always on.
A 3-decade drought came to an end in the water last week when the Conway Wampus Cats boys swim team won its first state title in 32 years. After finishing the last 3 seasons close to the top, it was a perfect storm of circumstances that came together for the Cats to win, according to head coach Craig Connor.
A lot of things have to go right to win a state championship. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. It's everybody coming together at the right moment. It's just the rest of the state, how the caliber of swimmers that they have, and I just feel like this team, after coming so close 3 years in a row, we knew what we had to do, and just our seniors motivated everybody to do their part. I mentioned last year, I wrote the number 450 up on the board, and I said, guys, this is what we have to do to win the state championship. What's your part in that? And I think they all took it to heart. Because in this sport, the guy that gets 13th in the 50 free is just as important as the guy that gets first, because we're talking about 2-3 points when it comes down to it. And everybody really bought into that, bought into the senior leadership, and I just couldn't be more proud of them.
We asked Coach Connor, what role did those seniors play in the championship?
It can't even be stated enough. Our 2 seniors, Ty Wingfield and Ethan Murat, gave a pre-game speech, if you will, beforehand. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hear it because I was with one of our divers in the ER, but I think it just really shows just the younger guys how much passion and dedication that they have to our program. And I think the younger guys really want to they really want to do well for these seniors. A lot of them have been around for a while as well, and they wanted to send these seniors out on a high note. And I just couldn't be more proud of our seniors. They've done an incredible job this year. I mean, it's like it with any sport. You rely on your senior leadership, and teams that don't have senior leadership, they struggle because, teenagers don't listen to adults a lot, but they listen to each other. And with this team, we never had to worry about that with guys like Ty and Ethan and Jeffrey Bloomfield and Gavin Teague. They just, at every turn, they knew what we needed to do, and they were just ready to make it happen.
One of those seniors, Ty Wingfield, reached an individual goal that he had set his freshman year to set the state record in the 50.
After I broke the state record, the first thing that went through my head after, really, it didn't set in at first. And after a few seconds of looking at it and realizing that I had just broken the state record and it had been my goal ever since my freshman year of high school, it was pretty crazy. I kind of started screaming and yelling, and everybody was laughing at me, but it was pretty exciting.
Wingfield will swim collegiately at Auburn University. His classmate Ethan Murat will also swim in college. He'll swim for Swarthmore in Philadelphia. He said the coach's leadership and sacrifice made the difference.
Well, we are fortunate to have the best coaching staff, I think, in Arkansas. Connor has come in countless times to the pool, eyes bloodshot because he stayed up all night looking at the spreadsheets. And Coach Mannion has had to drive the bus down and back to countless cities, and I know that's really hard. So, and he's been our moral support through every single meet. Both of them have been such great coaches, and we couldn't have done it without him.
Congratulations to Coach Connor and the Wampus Cats on the state title. For Conway Corp, I'm Jeff Matthews.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
Welcome back to Hornet Arena on the campus of Bryant High School. Jeff and Levi with you. It is 36-28. The Wampus Cats are up by 8, and throughout this year we've been able to share some of the social media comments that have come up. And Cynthia Baker has become our commenter of the forever. She's fantastic. And this is from her. And Cynthia, we just want you to know thank you for watching. It's been truly an honor for us to get to do these games. I'm wrapping up 19 seasons of doing these. Levi, you've been around for a bunch doing different jobs.
Seasons.
Not 19, but a bunch doing different jobs. And so we love that we get to do this. Our partnership not only with the Conway Public Schools and with Conway Athletics, but also, of course, with Conway Regional. You see their commercials throughout our broadcast, and their sponsorship of football and basketball is something that is incredibly important to us, and how much that we appreciate all that they do. But it is fun for us to know that we've got family and friends around the country and around the world in some cases. Ryan Tucker, who's our director and just kind of runs the whole show, he was showing me some of the statistics for over the past year or so, just as I see these reports about the different places where people are finding our games and watching them. And so we know some of those are random, but in the case of someone like Cynthia Baker, we know that it is very much an intentional find and to get to watch. And we're glad that we get to do that. And let's hope that we got a couple more games, at least a steal. 8-point lead, and Trey Tull with the steal behind the back and the layup. Come on, Trey Tull. It is a 10-point lead.
Such a smooth move from Trey Tull. Wow.
Sims, he will go to the free throw line.
They're going to call it on Chase Boyd. I was afraid they were going to call it on Jaden Williams.
Sims will shoot 2. He has been held scoreless so far, remains scoreless.
It was an interesting halftime, Jeff. The teams came back out with about 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
All of North Little Rock went to their end and started shooting. And only Caleb London came to the other end, and then eventually Trey Tull. They were the only 2 Wampus cats shooting at halftime.
They did most of the shooting in the first half, scoring 32 points of the 38. Cats are up 9. They are 15 minutes away from a trip to the semifinals. Boyd. Chase Boyd over the 6'10", Khalil Ware, and the lead is 11. Inside to Ware. Blocked. Tracy Steele to the basket. Out of bounds. Going the other way. Going to say it was off Caleb London last. So a 9-point game, and the turnover gives the ball back to North Little Rock. The winner gets a spot in the semis against the winner of Fayetteville and Bryant. They play later tonight. Otis Jordan to the basket, and it's a 7-point game. Boyd. They break the press 2 minutes into the third quarter. London for 3. Bottom of the net, Caleb London. His first point since a 13-point first quarter. Blocked. 10-point lead in the outlet. Layup is missed, and a foul will be called on Lucas Foster on the attempt at an offensive rebound.
We haven't heard much from Lucas Foster tonight offensively, but he's been doing such a great job on Bryson Warren. Warren with just 5 points.
Sims in the lane. Ware blocked. Let's see who they call for. Either Chase Boyd or it is going to be Jaden Williams. That is the second on Jaden. Khalil Ware at the line here. Pretty good free throw stroke in the first half. Cuts the lead to 9. You talked about the way to beat them is to keep them in the 40s. They're creeping up on that.
They like to score in bunches, and Conway's going to have to be sure anytime that starts to happen that they can answer back.
Jaden Williams, and one. Big basket by Jaden Williams. You know him as Cynthia Baker's grandson. Yubong Item comes in, and Khalil Ware is going to be out with his 2 personal fouls.
It's a great finish from Williams and a great one more pass for these Wampus Cats.
The lead is 10. Back of the rim, no good. Sims misses the layup. He was on the left side of the rim, kept the ball in his right hand instead of going to the left. And was not able to score the easy basket. Kyler Spencer checks in. He of the fresh haircut. Now, is that new since Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
all
had.
right.
Well, you know, it's getting close to baseball weather.
That is true, yeah, and he'll join the baseball team as soon as the basketball season is over. Basketball season's not over yet. Man, these Wampus Cats are playing great right now. Leading by 10. I'm sorry, leading by 13. There's Lucas Foster. And Levi, you said it. If this crowd gets into it, they're going to be cheering on the guys in blue. And the people who are showing up for the next game, rooting for the underdog, and that's the Wampus Cats. .13 lead for the Wampus Cats over North Little Rock. North Little Rock, the number 1 seed from the Central. The number 1 seed from the West went down yesterday when Little Rock Central beat Harbor in overtime. Going to get Lucas Foster. That'll be his second.
They have been, at times, calling it really tight.
Otis Jordan for 3. Cuts the lead to 10. 48-38. Trey Tall. What do we got? Whistle. Kyler Spencer is who they're going to call. His second. So he and Jaden both have 2. It's a 10-point lead for the Cats. Past the halfway mark of the third quarter.
That's already 5 team fouls against these Wampus Cats here in the third quarter alone.
Skip pass to Jordan. Smith. Sims. Doesn't go. Warren with the easy rebound in the bucket. 8-point game. Foster, there's the same spot. Long rebound to Jordan. 3-on-2. Not a good break. And they're going to get Chase Boyd. He just about dribbled it off his foot, but instead Chase Boyd whistled for his 3rd personal foul. Jaden Williams comes in to get Kyler Spencer, and into the game for Chase Boyd is Bryce Bohannon. It is an 8-point game. Warren for 3. London with the rebound on the miss. Tull has 19 points. Great look inside. Tull to London.
Tull pulling off the no-look pass. He was looking out to the outlet. Dished it down to London for the score.
37 of the 50 points between those two seniors. That'll be Lucas Foster's third personal foul. And that's going to put North Little Rock at the line for the rest of the game. Still 2:20 to play in the third quarter. It'll be sophomore Paul Harris who will come in to get Lucas Foster. Khalil Ware checks in. Also Leighton Shepard. So they'll go to a much bigger lineup.
See how long Coach Longing goes before he puts Spencer back in.
Craig Collier's going to come in. Jaden Williams, our starting center, playing with 2 fouls. You would assume that they will try to work the ball inside and try to get Jaden to pick up a third with the 2 centers on the court at the same time. 9-point lead. It's Bryce Bohannon to London. Caleb's got 18 tonight. Trey Tull's got 19. Paul Harris. Under 2 to go in the third quarter.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. You can do it this year.
Yeah.
May not be able to in the future. 35-second shot clock. Saw a little bit of controversy about that today, that it may not be as much of a done deal as was being reported yesterday. Not every administrative level has maybe signed off on it that has to, but it was being reported that it was voted on by the athletic directors. They said yes, but I think that there may be another level of administration that gets the final say on things like that. So hopefully it's going to happen. But for tonight, I'm glad we don't have it. Dribble, 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 tick-tock. There's a minute to go in the third quarter. Cats up 9. There has only been 1 foul on North Little Rock. So even when they start to foul, Conway's still going to have possession of the ball. Two full minutes. The Cats are going to have run off the clock here at the end of the quarter. Less than 20 seconds. Getting to the end of the third quarter. 10. Off the block. Jaden Williams underneath. They burn 2 full minutes and add 2 points to the lead. 11-point lead. The Wampus Cats are 8 minutes away from a spot in the semifinals. We'll take 60 seconds between quarters and come back on Conway Court.
This is my home. And here's my hot water heater, located right above my living room. And here's the mess it made when it leaked. Really leaked. Kind of throws off the ambiance, don't you think? Well, I stayed calm and called the experts at All Clean Restoration. So here it is, my living room before the water damage and my living room after. Or as I like to think, my living room before All Clean, my living room after All Clean. All Clean Restoration, proudly serving all of Arkansas.
We are Conway's legacy. Just like our family, Conway continues to grow and thrive.
And at Legacy Fencing, we will continue to maintain the level of quality and service that we've provided for the last 2 decades.
From our friendly and helpful office staff, to our outstanding installers, to our shop foremen, and even our college interns, fencing will not only be our legacy, but yours.
And that's why at Legacy Fencing we say, it's fencing for a lifetime.
Coach Marquise Rogers chiming in tonight. Keep it up, Cats. Absolutely, Coach.
8 more minutes.
That's right.
8 more minutes.
8 more excruciating minutes, because here's the situation. The Cats are up 11. Some of the classy students there. Good shot by Maggie of them. So we've got 8 minutes to go. Cats are up 11. The Charging Wildcats have only been called for 1 foul.
Yeah.
So there's still 5 more to go before we get to the time that there will definitely be free throws. Instead, we'll just keep taking easy baskets. It is a 13-point lead. Going back the other way.
That's
Jordan with the miss.
20 points now for Caleb London after that dunk.
39 of the 54 points coming from those 2 seniors. Bryce Bohannon. All the way to the basket. They're going to make it this easy.
You mentioned it early in the game, Jeff. A lot of these players on the court for North Little Rock, they have a lot of seniors, but some of their best players are very young.
Freshmen and sophomores. And they haven't played in a week. And even that game a week ago, they'd pretty well sewn up the #1 seed. The Wampus Cats are basically playing their 3rd playoff game in this building in a week. So they have felt the pressure. Foul is going to be called.
It's a 5-second call.
5-second call, okay. Shepard. He cuts it to 11. And a timeout taken. 6.5 minutes to go. The Wampus Cats are up 11. A 30-second break, and we are back to Bryant on Conway Court.
In 1916, Smith Ford opened its doors in Conway and began building a legacy that today is over a century old and still going strong. Now let's put this into perspective. When Smith Ford started out, their cars looked like this. Today, they look like this. Outstanding customer service. At Smith Ford, they don't just say it, they define it. You just don't live to see 100 unless you're living right, eating right, or selling right. Smith Ford has been doing all 3 since 1916.
6.5 minutes to play. Andres Herrera. Let's go Conway Wampus Cats go. Great to hear from all of you chiming in tonight on YouTube, Twitter at 5 Sports Live, Facebook 5 Sports. We definitely have more basketball tomorrow as the Lady Cats will play at noon. They will take on Bentonville. The Bentonville Lady Tigers 26-1 on the season. They are the #1 seed from the West. Lady Cats playing some good basketball. They looked great yesterday. Got Savannah Scott back, so that definitely helps. That game at noon tomorrow. If the Wampus Cats win this game, if they hold on and win, they'll play tomorrow night at 7:30. They'll take on the winner of the Bryant and Fayetteville game. Caleb London gets the inbounds pass from Bryce Bohannon. He says, clear it out, I'll get us over there. And he does just that. 11-point lead. North Little Rock, winner of 4 state titles since 2013. Six minutes to go. Williams. Paul Harris for 3. Long rebound, saved by the Wampus Cats. Bohannon, block. They will call Shepard for it. That is his second.
Wampus Cats have shot pretty well from the free throw line tonight, 7 of 11.
Missed the first one. Lucas Foster will come in. He'll replace Paul Harris. Both free throws are missed. It's an 11-point game. 5:45 to play. Three-pointer. No good by Smith. Caleb London the rebound. The outlet to Foster. Stepped on the end line.
Caleb slow to get up.
Coach Longing talking to the official about what he saw. Sims. Kick out to Bryson Warren. Warren for three. Back of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Jordan, ball fake. The dish to Shepard. No good. Caleb London saves it. Outlet to Bryce Bohannon from Jaden Williams. 5 minutes to play. 5 minutes to play. The Cats are up 11. A spot in the state semifinals up for grab. Trey Tull, 19 points on the night for Trey Tull. Make it 21 points on the night for Trey Tull. The Cats are up 13. Good move to the basket by Sims. Draws the foul. Free throw's coming. Free throw coming. Basket was good. Ware is going to come in.
North Little Rock 9 of 13 at the free throw line tonight.
Spencer Sims, 6'3" senior. Talked about the success that these seniors have had. 70 wins over their 3 years under Coach Johnny Rice. Timeout on the court. We have got a 10-point game with 4.5 to go. I trust you won't go anywhere. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Court.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Wampus Cats gathered around Coach Salty Longing. Let's go Cats from TH. A lot of you out there watching tonight, thank you so much. You picked a good one to watch. Your Cats have played a great game tonight against one of the top teams in the state, a team that they've lost to twice this year already, and now on the biggest stage, they have played a superb basketball game.
Yeah, it's been a great shooting night for these Wampus Cats, shooting 65% overall. They've been 58% from the three-point line.
Tull to Jaden Williams. The big man uses the left hand, uses his body into Ware, draws the foul. Third on Ware. Jaden Williams with the basket and the free throw upcoming.
They've had great stretches this season, but tonight, that extra pass, it's just they've been doing it so well.
Free throw no good, still a 10-point game. Sims. Ware with the follow. 2 tries at it, both are missed. Jump ball, possession arrow going to stay with North Little Rock. .12-point lead for the Wampus Cats. Ware on the baseline, no good. Comes right back to him. They have had 4 shots at it on this end with nothing to show for it. And a foul. Third on DJ Smith. That's still just the fourth. Correction, Jordan whistled for the foul. No, it was on number 2. The public address announcer said it was on number 0, but it was on number 2. He was the closest there to it. And he committed the foul, so that's why it would be called on him. Halfway mark, we're past it in the fourth quarter. Cats are up 12. 5-second call.
Second time that's happened tonight. Second time here in the second half.
They'll get Caleb London for it. That is his 4th personal foul. He has 20. Trey Tall has 21. Caleb now playing with 4 fouls.
I think you probably need to take him out, let him sit a minute or two, see.
You've got a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, you got 12-point cushion. Make it 11. Coach Long is going to let him ride it out.
Both are good for Sims. And the lead is 10. Foul. We'll get Warren for it. That'll be his 2nd and the 6th team foul. So now the Wampus Cats will be going to the free throw line. And down by 10 with 3.5 to go, the state quarterfinals, you would assume that we will see some free throws here at the end of this game. The entry pass to Tull. Williams knocked out of bounds. Going to stay on this end. Got about 3 rows of classy students behind the basket on this left end. Foster, entry to Williams. Jaden. The lead is 12. They will get Trey Tull. 2nd on Trey, and 1-on-1 free throws coming for DJ Smith.
He is 0 for 1 at the free throw line.
Down to 11. Second one is good. It is a 10-point game, 62-52. Bohannon. 3 minutes to play. Cats up 10. Can they finish it out? Lucas Foster. They will get Bryson Warren for the foul, and Lucas Foster is going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 3rd on Warren. Bounces around and through.
Even the free throws are dramatic, Jeff.
That's right? It is March. Less drama on that one. It is a 12-point lead with 2:49 to go. North Little Rock's going to have to hurry. They lose it. Caleb London comes out of there with it. Trey Tall to the basket. The Wampus Cats are up 14, their biggest lead. Warren, miss. Out of bounds. DJ Smith with the miss, but it's going to stay on this end. Cats are up 66-52 with 2:28 to go.
Trey Tull's trying to asked to get out. He on that last shot, he came down a little funny on that left leg. Don't think it's an ankle injury, though. Maybe just a cramp.
They're going to send him down to let athletic trainer Brooke Mines check on him. Paul Harris is in the game. Sophomore in at a big spot. Ware, he'll shoot the three. No good. The rebound to Sims. Still Sims. And one. The Cats built the lead out to 14 points. Biggest that it's been tonight. Now a chance for North Little Rock to shave another point off with no time going off the clock. Timeout called by Coach Johnny Rice. 2:17 to play. The Cats are up 11, 66 to 55. We will take a timeout and come back. 30 seconds and we're back to Bryant on Conway Court.
Helton's Wrecker U-Haul has the service you need. Whatever the automotive problem, Helton's has the diagnostics to repair it. If you're moving across town or across country, Helton's is your #1 choice for U-Haul in Conway. We have a wide selection of packing supplies for every aspect of your move. Also, we sell and install hitches. Call 327-4696 for a quote. At Helton's Wrecker U-Haul, we are always on our toes. Give us a call at 327-7681.
2 minutes and 17 seconds to play following the three-point play for the Charging Wildcats. They have cut the lead down to 11, 66 to 55. Coach Salty longing. Nobody loves the Wampus Cats more than that man, and he is just a little more than 2 minutes away from having his guys in the Final Four for the second consecutive year. It was a year ago at Bentonville West where the games were played that we lost to Fort Smith Northside that day.
Caleb London, your leading scorer, still on the floor. He does have 4 fouls. Trey Tull still trying to stretch out. Looks like his calf muscle.
Yeah, he's standing behind the bench, kind of stretching on the back of a couple of chairs that assistant coaches are sitting in. Caleb London will bring it up. Double teamed. Bohannon to Boyd. And I wondered who they would pick to foul, and at this point it's going to be Chase Boyd. Chase hasn't been in the game a tremendous amount tonight. He'll be shooting 1-1 still.
This will be his first free throw attempt tonight.
Oh, they are going to. So they're going to let him shoot.
They're going to say.
Was he talking? Was that the signal that he gave?
I think they're going to say DJ Smith was chirping in his ear.
And so that's the same as a lane violation, I guess. I don't know that I've ever seen that. But a second try at it. Free throw is missed. North Little Rock coming back the other way. Bryson Warren for 3. Missed it badly. The outlet to Lucas Foster. Under 2 to go. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Conway ball. No, correction. Do they? Now he's pointing the other way. Trey Tull coming back in. All right, so he did change the call. He pointed the direction of Conway at first, and now it is going to be North Little Rock ball. 11-point game with 1:45 to play. Spot in the semis up for grabs. Turnover. Bad pass from Jordan, but it's stolen back. 2 points for DJ Smith and a timeout called by Johnny Rice. 93 seconds to play. We'll keep it here. You okay?
You just can't get out with one, can you?
No.
It's never easy.
We were talking at halftime how it felt like when we went down 5 near the end of the second quarter, we were talking about, we've just seen this team, this North Little Rock team, so often over the years, how fast they can get, how quickly they can get fast. And being up 5 felt like you were losing because of what we've seen. Now, what we have seen since then is a resilient bunch of Wampus Cats who have said, not on our watch. And they have stretched it out to 14. It's down to 9 right now, and it is going to be a battle for these last 93 seconds. I kid you not.
And the challenge is going to continue to be free throw shooting, which has been a little up and down tonight for your Wampus Cats, and you expect if they get it across half court, North Little Rock's going to have to foul quickly. So Conway's going to have to, number one, make sure they don't commit any more silly turnovers. But then when they get to the free throw line, they're going to have to take their time, calm down, and knock them down.
Minute 33 to play. 66-57. The Cats have the lead. They've led throughout. Trey Tull, who's back in the game. The easy pass to Lucas Foster. They cross the timeline. Lucas picked up his dribble. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Longing. Had to take it there. There was almost a 5-second call, and they've been quick on those 5-second calls.
They have.
Kind of like they've been less than 5-second calls.
Like 4.5.
We will take a break with them here and come back in just a moment. 30 seconds, and we're back to Bryant on Conway Court.
Centennial Bank builds relationships. That's why our bankers roll up their sleeves to support Conway and Faulkner County. They are folks you know and value for mortgages, business loans, and all your personal banking needs. Community involvement and exceptional service from people you know. That's the Centennial Bank way. Centennial Bank's legacy started right here in Conway and is still growing. Centennial Bank, building legacies, one relationship at a time.
A minute 20 to go. 80 seconds away from a spot in the semifinals for the Wampus Cats. They want to join the Lady Cats on semifinal Saturday. Entry pass to London. Bryson Warren is on him. He beats him easily. 9-point game. Warren whistled for his 4th foul. And Trey Tull with 23 points, the leading scorer, going to the line. That is the 9th team foul, so still just 1 and 1.
This official's having to stay on top of this PA guy tonight.
In and out, no good. 9-point game. 70 seconds to play. Sims. The miss. The rebound to Jaden Williams. Trey Tull gets to go right back to the line with exactly a minute to play and 2 free throws coming. 5th on DJ Smith. He will foul out. And Tracy Steele comes back in.
Remember sitting down with Coach Longing way back in early January. Asked him about this team, just trying to get some info from him. And he said, free throws have been a struggle this year. And they're going to have them to put this one away tonight.
Big one there. Lead back to 10. What a night for Trey Tull. 24 points. He has been red hot the last few weeks. Second one's missed. Less than a minute to play. The Cats are up 10. A spot in the semis is this close. Jordan for 3, no good. Rebound. Saved, but saved to Trey Tull, who tips it to Bryce Bohannon, who will get his turn at the free throw line. Just 45 seconds to go. The Cats are up 10. Conway looking for back-to-back trips for a twofer on the Saturday semis. Last year, didn't go so well.
No.
0 for 2 last year. If we're going to have another, got it. If we're going to have another doubleheader semifinal Saturday, let's get them both. If we're going to do it, let's just do it.
Well, and if this game has proven anything, it's that anything can happen.
That is exactly right. It's a 12-point lead. A 12-point lead for the Cats. Warren off the front of the rim, no good. The rebound to him. Can't get it to go, and it's been that kind of night. The Cats, half a minute away, leading by 12. They can feel it.
Classy students can feel it too.
It is jersey night.
Saw a Davidson jersey out there, Steph Curry.
Yeah, nice. Steph Curry collegiate jersey. If he keeps this up, they'll be wearing number 2 Conway jerseys for a long time. 24 points for Trey Tull tonight. 25. This charging Wildcat team, red hot coming in. They're ranked number 1 or 2 in the state, depending on what poll you looked at. 22-4 overall. 2 double-digit victories over this Conway team during the regular season. But the Wampus Cats have played just about as good a game as I can ever remember seeing them play from start to finish. And they are up 14 points with 30 seconds to go. Loose ball. Foul going back the other way, and it is just a matter of moments. Levi, the Cats are going to win this game.
You know, in both of those losses against North Little Rock this year, it all happened in the fourth quarter. It was 2 great three-quarter games for your Wampus Cats, and then couldn't close out the deal, and North Little Rock would pull away in the fourth quarter. Tonight, it was just a masterful first quarter and really first half performance. And then Conway has been resilient here in the second half. They've stayed calm. They've made mistakes, but they haven't let it break them. And now they're finishing this game at the free throw line, which is going to give them even more confidence going into the semifinals.
A 15-point lead with 20 seconds to go. Knocked away. Caleb London bringing it back up to Bryce Bohannon. 13 seconds. Coach Longing says just dribble it out. Just dribble it out. Just dribble it out and play tomorrow night. The Wampus Cats have knocked off the top seed from the Central, the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats, and your Conway Wampus Cats are in to the state semifinals tomorrow night.
Trey Tull continuing his masterful run here in the state tournament. 26 points tonight. But man, oh man, Caleb London, the senior, he's had to do so much this year, playing out of position, doing a lot more defensively and in the rebounding department. But tonight, that offensive game clicking early. 20 points for him and 10 points for Jaden Williams. And this team just showed some real grit here in the second half to hang on to this lead and finish it out.
Cynthia Baker, our thoughts exactly. Nice win, Wampus Cats. And the Cats are back tomorrow night. Now here's the situation with the Cats as the classy students get an armful of Wampus Cats down there. Tomorrow at noon, the Lady Cats are taking on Bentonville. We'll have that game for you live on Channel 5 and 585. Tomorrow night at 7:30, we'll have the game for you live. The Wampus Cats will be taking on either Fayetteville or Bryant. And if it's Bryant, expect a zoo tomorrow night.
You better get here early.
Noon for the girls, 7:30 for the boys. Both games live on Conway Corp Channel 5 and 585 and online at conwaycorp.com/WC2go. Thank you for watching. We're going to clear out. There's another game next, and we'll see you tomorrow on Conway Corp.